Mahalo for tuning into Island Focus and joining me in conversation with Lisa Maruyama, President and CEO of the Hawaiʻi Alliance of Nonprofit Organizations. Thank you, Lisa, for taking your time with us.
So happy to be here. Thank you.
Nonprofit organizations. What can you tell us about that?
A lot, actually. We're statewide. We're actually 2/3 of nonprofits actually are on Oahu, but there are nonprofits on the neighbor island. Everybody is in their community making impact, strengthening communities. They're very diverse. They range from the very small hula halau or parent-teacher association or soccer league, all the way to the large hospitals, Kamehameha schools, the private K-12 private schools are also nonprofits, and there's lots of diversity in mission as well. Environmental organizations, health and human service, arts and cultural organizations, as well as think tanks and educational organizations and churches as well.
There's a perception that, I believe in the public, that the nonprofits are always asking for money.
Which they are, actually, it's quite a challenge, I think, for a lot of nonprofits to achieve economic and financial sustainability over the long term. And largely because nonprofits, it's challenging to diversify their basket of revenue, basically. And so you have some that are reliant on government contracts, some that rely on private foundation and other types of philanthropy, corporate donations, as well as individual donations. And some have fee-for-service structures and business models where they're actually running social enterprises. And really the healthy, strong nonprofit is doing a little bit of all of that to diversify and to be sustainable and to get them and weather them through the ups and the downs. But also those that are excelling in those models of doing the deep dive and doing them well.
And maybe there's a need to rename this whole professional field, because it's not just nonprofit. There are business plans. I mean,
exactly.
It's a business that doesn't want profit.
We're nonprofits, and we're actual businesses too, in that we procure and we acquire resources. We have purchasing power, just like for-profit businesses. We basically are an economic engine unto ourselves in the state of Hawaii. There are 56,000 people employed in nonprofits. Not a lot of people know that. And we are $6.6 billion in revenue, and not a lot of people really understand that. And we're great community partners to business and government. You know, we talk about the three-legged stool in a community, in community stability, really. And if the three legs of the stool are not equal, one being business, for-profit sector, one being the government sector, and one being the nonprofit sector, if those legs are not equal and stable, then the stool, which is our community, falls short or falls over, really. And so we often want to remind our stakeholder partners that we are a viable partner to help get to strengthen communities, which I think is our common goal, right, in the state of Hawaii.
And on that three-legged stool, the nonprofits offer passion and joy and activities, right. and there's it's a great contribution.
Right. I mean, it's everything from the critical services that our government partners cannot or are not willing to provide, all the way to the things that make our hearts sing. So the tapestry of our community, really, the arts and culture, anything that allows our keiki to thrive.
And our seniors to be healthy.
Exactly. Everything from the, birth to death, really, is we're providing that seamless tapestry of services to make life rich.
Yes, well, thank you so much for joining us and for sharing your passion, your joy for being President and CEO of the Hawaiʻi Alliance for Nonprofit Organizations. We've been chatting with Lisa Maruyama. Thank you very much for joining us, and I appreciate
Thank you for having me.
here.